Hey, GC Sigma here, so I should probably explain as to why I have not been uploading in a while. Basically, I've had a lot of things concerning my life in terms of school, runs, and a whole lot of other stuff, so I haven't been able to upload in a while. So, I thought to myself, this has been brought on by things like recent events, why don't I try and expand my content a little? So, not just doing things like vlogs and Doctor Who, but explore other fandoms as well. And I got a link to some music from a series called Star Wars The Clone Wars, a Star Wars spin-off, which will fill the gap between episodes 2 and 3. Now, the reason I like Star Wars The Clone Wars is that it does what Star Wars Rebels didn't, which was expand on new ideas with new concepts and characters, but not going overly over the top and keeping it within the realms of realism and the show, which Star Wars Rebels hasn't, and I really hate Star Wars Rebels. So I thought, why don't I try something rather easy and do a top 3 Clone Trooper video. So these will be Clone Troopers who have appeared as mostly in the Clone Wars, well, who have always appeared in the Clone Wars, but may have featured in the films or other spin-offs as well. Well, I'm not counting on it. So let's get started right away with our top 3 Clone Trooper video. Right, let's kick this off. So at number 3 we have Commander Jet. Now, Commander Jet was the commander of the 21st Nova Corps, which had a sub-department which is widely known as the Galactic Marines. Now, the 21st Nova Corps is used on very extreme environment planets, such as desert planets or snow planets. That's why in episode 3 you see the Galactic Marines on, I can't remember what planet it is, but it's definitely like a very hostile planet, being all in snow. And Commander Jet was issued to serve under Ki-Adi-Mundi, who seems to be the Jedi he's assigned to, like Cody with Kenobi, Rex with Anakin, Bly with Sakura, but that's a thing we'll get onto later. Commander Jet was assigned to Ki-Adi-Mundi on the second invasion of Geonosis, so this takes place after episode 2, and the remaining clone forces on Geonosis are outnumbered, as of course it is a manufacturing planet that manufactures droids, weapons and vehicles. So they've started rolling out new batches of battle droids, and the clone army remaining on Geonosis is outnumbered. So the Republic has ordered a massive assault, made up of 4 Jedi, well, technically 3, which is Obi-Wan, Anakin, and Ki-Adi-Mundi, and along with their 3 officers, which is Cody, Rex, and Commander Jet. Now, Commander Jet I like because his character seems to be rather, I don't know, I have something that really makes me feel belongs to this character. He has a great deal of sense in terms of what he says, in like when they're going into the cave, he's like, I've left a squad to protect the tanks, and he has a lot of sense of contacting Admiral Yularen in order to get a squadron to help them find their way to, I can't remember where it is, to the landing zone, Point Rain, I believe it's called. I'll be showing you some clips of Commander Jet shortly after this. But no, Commander Jet was a very caring and very clever soldier, and I feel quite sorry that he only got 1 episode, because he's only used in what's the episode actually called? I can't remember what the episode is actually called. It's one before Weapons Factory. I can't remember what it's called. But anyway, what happens to him is his gunship gets shot down, stays with Caddy, finds Skywalker after a while, after a battle of the Geonosians, and destroys the shield generator protecting the droid factory. And that's it. And I particularly like his style, like his armour and the way like it's shaped, like it's got the additional things around the sides. I don't know what that is, but I find that pretty cool. And he's just he's a very good officer, and I quite enjoy watching him. So that's why I put him as number 3. I'll be showing you some clips of Commander Jet now.
General, I left a squad to protect the tanks. Are you sure this is the shortest way to the landing zone?
No, I'm not sure, Commander. All I can do is trust my instincts. We're here, Skywalker. We took a slight detour that put us out of communications for a bit.
This has been a day for detours, Master.
Indeed. But now the road is clear. I can see the landing zone. It does not look good.
All units are in position, sir.
Tell Skywalker to start the attack.
Okay, at number 2 we have Commander Bly. Commander Bly is in charge of the 327th Star Corps. I believe that's the number anyway, which can be identified, of course, by their their additional yellow markings on their armour. Now, the Star Corps was designated to serve under Jedi Master. Actually, no, she's not even a Jedi Master. I believe she's a Jedi Knight. What was I about to say? Luminara, under Aayla Secura. Now, their commander, Commander Bly, I found as a particularly interesting character. Despite only getting one episode in the Clone Wars, it was such a... It is really sad seeing him shoot Aayla in episode 3. It really pains me to see that, because Bly was a brilliant character. He showed great care towards fellow species, like you see in... Actually, yes, like you see him in his only appearance in the Clone Wars, which was which is Jedi Crash and Defenders of Peace, which was a two-parter story. He shows a great deal like he's helping the little Lurman colonists on their little planet. They're being quite nice to him in return. He also shows great concern for Aayla and seems extremely helpful. He's like he wants to help out. Like he says, what is it? When Aayla orders him to stop the droids, he's like, "Oh, I'm on it." And as soon as they rescue Shalka, I'll go pick the deflector shields up, and informs them about we're going to crash into a star. I found this marking. Creatures live here. It's just he's just very good, and I like the fact that he outranks Rex. So technically he has the last word in terms of clones. I mean, there's 2 clones left. Well, there were 5 to begin with. Then 3 of them died, and then it was just Rex and Bly left. Well, of course, that tends to happen in all stories. But Bly was a very good, and I liked his. It's not really the armor. It's the things. His additional, like the camera, the pauldron, and the macro binoculars, which is a much more clever idea than what Rex had, because cameras are to generally have fire protection, but also to hold your DC-17s in their little sockets there, which is clever, because then you have additional weapons that you don't need to carry all the time, you just keep them in there. The pauldron, I don't know, I tend to think of that as a way of showing that you are an authority and not just any clone. And the macro binoculars I find quite clever, as they're much more useful than Rex's little, I can't remember what it's called, rangefinder. Rex's little rangefinder up there. So Bly can just pull these down and can just see everything in front of him. And he even works on night vision, which is incredibly useful as well. So no, I think Bly is an amazing character and a very logical character. That's why I like him. Right.
That shuttle's our ticket off this rock.
It's not going to be easy, sir. There don't seem to be any flaws in their security line.
Apparently the Separatists have a new toy. See if you can get a closer look.
Yes, sir. I'll go with you, Commander.
Should we take cover? No, idiot. That is not even gonna hit us.
And for number 1, we have Echo. Now, I probably should point it out, I am not going to start naming these troopers by, you know, CT27-5555, that's 5's number. But no, I'm not going to start naming them by number as well. But we're here to talk about Echo. Now, Echo was one of the members of Domino Squad, which on Kamino, when they were being trained, originally failed their final exam, but were given a retest thanks to Shakti, I think, or LS. I think I keep saying that wrong, Ellis or something. But no, his squad generally didn't work very well together, and Echo was always the one. I mean, he's christened Echo out of his repeating of orders constantly, and he's very by the book. And so, most of the time, some of the time, I like by the book, because he would say, "Oh, the manual says to do this, so we should do this," and I'd be like, "No, just go into it, wing it," I suppose. That pun. Haha, no. But so he went on to be posted onto a listening post on a moon, where he encountered commando droids, him, Heavy, 5's, and Cut Up died. And Heavy made the smart, no, so why am I talking there? Echo made the smart decision of putting on a helmet with macro binoculars. Now, if you put on macro binoculars, I'm instantly going to like you, because you are a logical clone, because if you have that, you're going to be able to see from far away, and you'll be able to use night vision as well, which is a very useful tactic indeed. So they escape, and he also has that. I love the print Rex puts on his chest there with the eel blood. I really like that. That gives his character such, I don't know, it's so interesting. It's such an interesting little mark there that I really enjoy it. And then, of course, he's given a medal because he's the one who survived, and he also makes a very clever decision about his weapons. But this is most dominantly in Rookies, where he wears the sort of strap that enables you to carry your DC-15A on your back. Now that's clever too, because unlike Cody, who for some reason didn't decide to do that, you can still manipulate controls, but still have a weapon on your back, so that if you're under attack, you can just be like that. You can just get it out and shoot at them. But then, of course, he's inducted into the 501st Legion. I'm not sure why, but he ends up getting, like, I love the markings he puts on his armour as well when we see him in, I can't remember the name of the story, Arc Truths, I don't remember. But no, we get to see him, and he's defending Kamino against the Separatist forces. He's very caring over 99, which is the malformed clone on Kamino. You know, like, I don't want to say deformed, because that's just insulting. But no, he's very caring of him, and when he dies, he's very taken aback. And then his next appearance, which is, of course, he made an ARC Trooper, and then he appears in the mission on Lola Save, where they're trying to rescue Even Peel. They were trying to get on board the ship, and Echo could see that they had only one chance to get on board before the Commando Droid shot them all down. He picked up a shield, ran towards the ship, got up to the ramp, and the ship blew up. Echo died. That was one of the saddest moments. I never normally cry or get emotional about television at all. But to know that he did all those brave things and managed to survive and do all those, just so nice, and he gets killed off. That really saddens me, because he had so much potential. But then, that's just part of life. I mean, just because we like them doesn't mean they can just continuously live. And anyway, if we had the power to choose, I'd make us monsters, to be honest. But it really saddens me that he died. But then, there's always hinting that he didn't die. And there was going to be if they'd finished the series, they would have found out that he became a cyborg because he was captured by the Separatists. And all we saw was his broken helmet. Oh, which I'm going to point out had a rangefinder on it. I'm not sure why it had a rangefinder on it. He was perfectly good with his macro binoculars, which he also took off when he was inducted into the 501st. Not sure why he did that. But anyway, I think his best appearance was probably in Rookies with the macro binoculars and the back. Just mostly because of his character. He had quite a lot of input, and as well as being funny, he could be taken very seriously. So it'll draw us to an end of my top 3 Clone Trooper video from Star Wars: The Clone Wars. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you like that I'm going to be exploring new content on this channel. So I'm going to leave you here, and I'll see you in another video. Bye bye.
Look sharp, rookies. As long as those tweezers occupy this post, our home planet of Kamino's at risk. But there's so many of them. Doesn't matter, kid. We have to retake this base. So we will retake this base. Ah! He's okay. Focus on the battle. I got one! Sorry, Echo. I junked that one. Like how you did. It looks like a Separatist fleet.
That's why they commandeered the outpost. They're mounting a full-scale invasion. We have to warn Command. Those clankers sabotaged our transmitter, and they hardwired the all-clear signal. It'll take time to repair.
Don't have time.
Look! We can't protect the outpost long against that army of clankers.
Then we'll destroy the outpost instead.
But, sir, our mission is to defend this facility at all costs.
We have to warn the Republic about the invasion. They'll take notice when the all-clear signal stops.
That's right. When they stop receiving our beacon, they'll get the message something's wrong.
I need every thermal detonator in the inventory. It'll take more than a few detonators to destroy this outpost.
We can use the LT. This moon freezes for over half the year. We use liquid Tabana as fuel to heat the base.
Liquid Tabana. Highly explosive. Good. Bring the tanks here and prime the detonators. The handset isn't linking up with the detonator. Heavy.
Yes, sir.
This detonator isn't working. I'll take care of it. It'll be fixed in no time. You guys get out of here. Just make it fast. Those droids are getting close. Heavy, hit them! Where's Heavy? I'm on it, sir. Heavy, get out of there! The remote isn't working. I'll have to detonate it manually.
Hey, hold on there. Blast him!
Heavy, we've got to get up there. Back to the maintenance pipe. Let's move! It's no use! I know what I have to do! I don't like your tone, rookie.
Heavy always did hate that place.
Blast him!
Cadets, now! Last one, Commander. Make it count.
I'll get more.
99, you can't!
I'm a soldier, like you!
This is what I was bred for.
99, no! Skywalker, the droid is manning one of those turrets. This is our only chance. We've got to stop him. Echo, look out! Echo!
We have to go now.